We ready? All right, let's hit it. Hey, welcome to DPS The Next Level, Season 3, Episode 3. We're chugging right along this year, doing lots of great episodes. We had the custodians on, we had our superstar seniors on, and now, this version of DPS The Next Level, we have our 5th graders on. And let me tell you, this is a real story. I'm really excited. This is my 30th year. When I started teaching 30 years ago, my first teaching job was the 5th grade. So I love the 5th grade because 5th grade is right before you get to the 6th grade. And like something happens in the 6th grade. 6th graders, you'll be on soon to tell me what happens, but something happens. But 5th grade, 5th graders are almost perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the 5th graders introduce themselves and what school they attend. Ryan?
My name is Ryan, and I go to Belhaven.
Belhaven. The Belhaven. What's their
Bobcats.
Oh, I don't want to get in trouble with your principal. If I don't know that, I'll be in trouble. I have my Belmont on my Bobcat shirt. It's underneath here somewhere. Eden?
My name is Eden, and I go to Valerie.
Ah, you got a superstar new principal. She is really good. Yeah. Nevaeh?
My name's Nevaeh, and I go to Cleveland.
Cleveland, what are they? The Cleveland what?
Chargers.
Chargers and
Cleveland Chargers.
What's Valerie? The Muskies?
Huskies.
Okay. I should know these things. There's like 17 elementaries. I'm really a high school guy. I'm just trying to work through this, okay? Fatu?
My name is Fatu, and I go to Charity Adams.
Charity Adams what's their mascot?
Cheetahs.
Oh, Charity Adams Cheetahs. Okay. All right. Got that. Naomi?
My name's Naomi, and I go to River's Edge.
And River's Edge, they're the what?
The Eagles.
The Eagles. Okay. All right. We got it together. So, my first question for you, we're going to just kind of warm up. We're going to make it easy. If you had to wear one color every day, Monday through Sunday, for the next 4 or 5 years, one color. Now, I didn't say one outfit. I didn't say one shirt. I didn't say the same socks. I didn't say the same shoes. I just said one color every day for the next 4 or 5 years. What would that color be? And I have to tell you right now, the people who are watching this who know me, they know for a fact my color would be blue. So what's that one color you say, I could wear this every day? Naomi?
Purple.
Oh, I should have known, because I see the purple right here. That makes all the sense in the world to me. I see those eyes, Fatu. What do you say?
Red.
Red. So I can, Naomi, I see why you say purple, but Fatu, why do you say red? Tell me, what is it about red that you go, I could wear this every day?
Red is my favorite color. Like, I like hearts and... Yeah, I like heart.
Okay. All right. So you could wear that every day, huh?
What color? Like, what type of shade?
That's true. Yeah, there's shades of red.
Light red, okay.
Okay. Nevaeh?
Dark red. Like, dark
okay.
red.
Like a dark red. Every day. You could put that on? Why dark red?
Because it's a really pretty color,
That's true.
and I think it's just cool.
Eden? Every day. Same color.
Gray.
Not the same outfit. Same color.
Gray.
Gray? Okay, tell me more.
Because...
By the way, I love gray.
Gray because it's not a dark color, but it's still not a light color.
Mm-hmm.
And because you can wear it every day, and it's easy to get spills out and stuff. And, yeah.
Okay. Ryan, what say you? One, not the same outfit, but the same color.
Black.
Oh, black? That's kind of scary. It's kind of intimidating.
Because you can really just put anything and it matches.
That is true. Yeah, black. Yeah, anything matches.
And you can barely see the stains on there, like if you get your shirt dirty.
Okay.
Or your pants.
Well, maybe you.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead,
can talk.
Nevaeh. No, you go.
I was going to say black because, like, I think black is really cool, but I did say red. So if
Okay.
it had to be red or black, I'd probably pick red.
Okay. Stains aren't a thing, right? Okay, I remember that. Maybe I'll change from blue to black. I don't know.
Especially
So-
art class.
I don't know if you all know this, but like when school is closed, who do you think closes school?
The security guards.
The security guard. That's one answer. What's another answer?
The principal.
That's an answer, Naomi. What's another answer?
The district,
Who's the district?
like they in public schools.
Mm-hmm. And there's a person that represents the district. Who's that person?
You.
Right. Ding, 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 ding. The superintendent closes schools.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I just open my eyes and I go, you know what? School's closed.
School's
That's it. That's all.
closed.
Right? So I have a question. What if I decided today that I was going to close school Monday? There's no snow. There's no ice. Just because I can do that. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. That's in my contract. I can do that. So what would you do if I just closed school Monday? You had an extra day off. What would you do?
I would probably stay an extra day with my grandparents.
Okay. Little family time, huh? Okay. Nevaeh?
I'd probably be happy, but like
You
not
would?
that happy because there's actually a lot of students at Pacific schools that like to go to school.
Oh, so you would be like, oh my gosh, school is closed.
I actually like going to school though.
This is why you're on here. Fifth graders are amazing. I think the high schoolers will be like, well, we're going to sleep till noon. We're glad school closed. You all are like, no, get me there. Get me in school. Fatu, what say you? What would you do if I just today, right after this podcast, I just said cancel school?
It would I'll kind of be happy, like she said, but it would also be like boring because just staying home doing anything instead of like actually going to school and learning, you can like play at recess, do work, like finish up your work that you missed out on Friday, and yeah.
I agree with her. I would be bored because at school, like we do a lot of learning, but we also do a lot of playing. And at home, we have board games and stuff, and we have a lot of neighbors that like to come out and play, and we have like a lot of toys. It's just boring though.
I have to tell you something. You're absolutely right. I had a little situation where I had to, for the first time in my career, like more or less, I had to stay home for 2 weeks. It was a situation. I had to stay home for 2 weeks, and it was awful. It is so boring. Like, you're just looking out the window during the day. It's all sunny. Nobody's there but you. You're just kind of sitting there. There's nothing on TV.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? That's right, Fatu. What are you going to do? Naomi, what would you do if I just decided today after this podcast to just say, we're going to cancel school Monday? What would you do?
I'd probably be outside a lot, or I would probably paint.
Okay. Little painting, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. Ryan, what would you do?
I would probably like stay at home sometimes, or like review my homework, or sometimes go to the park.
You would be there by yourself. Wouldn't that be scary? At the park by yourself? Well, maybe you wouldn't be. Because if I cancel school, then there would be other people out of school, right? I mean, I would imagine that's the case, right? Maybe? Maybe not.
I don't know.
So, like I said before, fifth grade is an amazing grade. It's the grade. Like, I mean, I couldn't wait for this podcast. Again, this is where I started. And I have a question for you. What do you do to make your schools better? Because the people who picked you, I got these notes about all of you, and they all said that all of you are amazing. So tell me, what do you do to make your school better?
I get good grades, and I'm really talkative, and I help people a lot. And
I can see that.
I've been at Cleveland for years, so they just know me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They know like my attitude and stuff, and if I talk a lot or not. And the past years, actually, every year I've been here, I've been getting good grades.
Well, I can
Just,
see that.
Like smart, I guess.
And I was just there talking to your, I think she's your secretary, Miss Presley. I was just in Cleveland, so I can see that. You have good grades and you help other people. That's how you make Cleveland better. Fatu?
I go to school, I pay attention.
And this is important, yes.
I get good grades. I listen. I do my work and finish the stuff that I need to get finished,
Okay.
so I can get good grades and pass the 5th grade, going to college to reach my goals and my dreams and be a nurse, like the job I want it to be.
That's a lot of foresight, a lot of vision. You can see way into the future. I have one more question since you said it. 5th grade, then 6th grade. Are you going to stay at Charity in the 7th and 8th?
I'm still thinking about if I will switch schools, but I'm
Right.
pretty sure still, yeah.
Very good. Yeah, you have a really good principal too, Miss Goins. Yeah. Naomi?
One way I change my school is being supportive, like giving supportive messages or compliments to anyone.
I like that. You know, who doesn't like a compliment?
No one.
I love
Yeah. I mean, everybody likes a compliment, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who's like, no, I don't want that compliment. Take it back. Take it back. I don't want it. Take it back. I like that. Compliment, you know what? That's going to be my little thing for the rest of the day. I'm going to
I
make
do
sure.
compliment people. I
You do?
compliment teachers, like students. And
I'm going to make sure I,
I
do
do
at least.
every day I get on the bus and off the bus I say,
I'm going to do at least
like,
5
something
in
to
honor
us.
of the 5th graders. I'm going to do at least 5 compliments the rest of the day when I'm out and about today. Eden, what do you do to make your school better?
I help clean up sometimes.
And lunch?
Yeah, like move the trash cans or like wipe down tables.
Really?
Yeah.
Your school is the second, I think, or third largest school. It's huge. There's lots of kids there, and
Yeah,
the lunchroom
there's-
is big. You helping there?
Yeah, so sometimes our lunch lady, Miss Tina, she says
Miss
that-
Tina? Oh, yeah, she's not ready.
Yeah. Miss Tina, she says she made over like yesterday she said she made about 824 meals. Like regular meals and about
824?
yeah,
That's a
and
Wow.
and 24 like breakfast bags and about 15 wraps.
It's a lot.
I mean, this is not on my notes because this is like a real television show. I have my show notes here. But just curious. I mean, I just had a chili dog the other day at Ponent's, and it was really good. How's the lunches?
It's good.
It's good? It's
They're-
good. You're smiling. It's good. You took a deep breath. You spun in your chair. You smiled. You said good. You leaned back. See, I catch all this body movement. So tell me more.
They're okay sometimes, but there's this one thing that kids at our school love. There's actually 2 things, which is either the cornbread and the fried chicken,
Oh, yeah.
or the or the Big Daddies.
we have a pizza and it's something like that.
Okay.
No, like a Big Daddy's like a
Those,
burrito taco
yeah, those
thing.
burrito tacos.
Yeah.
And they'd be saying, if you don't want your Big Daddy, give it to me.
Okay, I can see how that's funny. You don't want your Big Daddy? I'll take it, huh? Okay.
Those are good.
I have to look on there and come by Valerie next time they have the Big Daddies. And by the way, I'm going to make sure that Amber Whitmire, who she works on all the food service and make sure that your food is really good, I want to make sure she sees this part of the podcast. Amber, the Big Daddies are great. So I have another question. I mean, that's what podcasts are. We just have these conversations. And, you know, I don't know about you all, but, I mean, I'm old enough to think about people who are like superheroes and people, we call them comic books. I don't know what you all have now. But if you had a superpower, think about that. What would it be? If you had just think for a moment, if you had a superpower, what that would be. For me, I would want to be invisible.
Wait, why?
Because then I can eavesdrop on what people like Ryan are saying about me.
But then
Yeah.
no one
Mine
would see
would-
you.
So, yeah, but nobody can see me, but I could see everyone. That would be so great, right? Because then, I mean, I could just hear everything. It would be amazing. So, yeah, if you had a superpower, like, just think about that. If you had a superpower, what would it be, Nevaeh?
Mine would be to touch people, like anyone with diseases or something, to touch them and they'll just be healed or something. Or just pray on them
Wow.
and they'll
That's
be
a
healed.
good.
That's a good one.
Well, let me tell you something.
I got it from my dad because he likes to pray on people and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, there's a
My
whole
dad's-
story
Really nice.
behind what I'm going to say next. I wish you or your dad had been able to just put your hands on me a couple weeks ago. That would save me a lot of time and energy. Superpower, if I do.
I would want to be able to save people who really need the help too, and who are like suffering, like they need help, like need a home or like need a job, need a car, like just help them get money, help them get a job and work for their kids and stuff, and just be there for them, and hopefully they get better and better each day.
That's a beautiful thing.
nice.
You said a key word, help. Yeah, your superpower, but I want to help. I love that. Nobody said they want to fly yet. Naomi?
Probably reading minds.
Ooh, man, you all are, I knew there was a reason they picked you all. I want to change mine. Can I go back on the camera and erase mine? I want to change mine. Think about that. What would it be? If you had just think for a moment, if you had a superpower, what that would be. For me, I would want it reading minds. I like that. Tell me more.
Like, let's say your mom wants you to take out the trash, but she never told you.
Oh.
And then you get in trouble for that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say this on camera. Naomi, if I could read minds, my job would be so easy. That means I could read all the board members' minds. Trust me, there's going to be people out here laughing like heck about that one. What would be your superpower, Eden?
It's a weird one. It'll be one for all.
Ooh, wait. Tell more.
Yeah, tell us more.
It's a superpower from an anime I watch. Okay. And the person has 7 superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
So one is like when they can like tentacles, but they don't actually got tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
One is flying. Another one is like super strength, and like they got like 7 or 8 powers, and it's called One for All, and they're like super strong, and they become like the #1 hero in the show that I watch.
Okay.
So it's called One for All.
We have this on tape. I always watch them as soon as they come out, our podcast. I'm going to scroll up to this moment, and maybe during the break, the holiday break, I'll take a look at some anime characters. I hear that a lot.
It's the show's called My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia?
Academia.
Oh, Oh, that's interesting.
It's about a hero school.
Ryan, what would your superpower be?
I would probably get going back in time because,
Ooh, wait, that's right.
like, if I did something wrong right now, I could go back and fix it. Or, like, if people need help, I could just, like, when it happens, I could just go back and fix it.
You all are so good. If I could go back in time, I would have a different fantasy football team. I would draft very differently. If I could go back in time, I would still go to Paul Laurence Dunbar, go Wolverines. If I could go back in time, maybe I would just have kept teaching, doing my little job, and being amazing with kids, because this is really where it's at. In fact, that's a good segue. That's a TV word for this is our last question. I don't want to ask you about a favorite teacher. Don't think about that, because I know y'all have one, right? But I want you to tell me, not just one teacher, but any teachers, like, what are the things that make you, when you open your eyes in the morning, you're just excited about coming to see the adults? What do the adults do to make you excited about coming to see them? And the reason this is important is I'm going to play this again to principals so that they can remind themselves about what is important and how we should present as adults. So what are the adults that make you excited? What do they do to make you excited to be at school? Because none of you want to miss school. I gave you a chance to miss school here. I was going to cancel school. You don't want to cancel.
Oh, you were?
So what? So just tell me, what I must be exciting at school. Tell me who are the adults? Not who, but what do they do to make you excited about being at school? Eden, I see you moved right up. You said, I'm ready. Tell me.
My homeroom teacher.
Ooh, okay.
My homeroom teacher, or my principals. My homeroom teacher, I knew her for a long time because she was another one of my second grade teachers.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, she's really nice, and she's like a chill teacher, but she's actually really nice. And my principals, they do a lot to help the school. Like today we were voting for like student council president and things, for like student council, and I just liked what they're doing.
Okay. Right?
I think every teacher, because
Ooh.
like they're really nice and like they know how to help students because they've been in it a long time. Even if they're new, they're still nice to like every student, and they're actually fun, like really fun.
You said a key word, nice. Yeah, that's important. It's important if when we're adults in the buildings that we're nice to kids. And I know what adults are thinking. What about when the kids aren't nice to us? I get it. It's our job to rise above it and be nice. So thank you, Ryan.
I think my homeroom teacher would be my favorite because her class is really fun and it's really easy, and she gives us more free time. And even though we really just sit, read, do work, and go on our computers and stuff, we actually have a lot of free time if we finish our work or we go on like this thing called Boost. And everyone thinks her class is boring because we read and stuff, and she even thinks that, but like I don't think it's really that boring just sitting there and reading, because I actually like reading a lot. And I think that is fun because she put like these 2 papers that she wrote on them, and she put one on this side of the wall, like this side of the room, and then another one on this side, and she would ask us questions, and like it said Maya and Inca or something, and she would ask us questions like, did Maya or the Inca do this? And we would go to like a side of a room, and it's like really fun answering that. But then I had to leave because I had to come here.
Well, reading is fun.
It is
for some
a lot.
people. Patu?
My principal and my homeroom teacher.
Ooh.
Yeah, she teaches a lot of new stuff. Like we read a lot of books, and yeah, she's a reading teacher. We read a lot of books, and our principal, she like makes us feel confident and teaches how to grow and don't just like if somebody's rude to you, ignore. Like be a better person, be the bigger person, and she teach us to just be nice and stand up for yourself and make the school a better place. So yeah.
When I'm there at lunch duty, I hear her saying that, and then I come sometimes on the weekends and see lots of fantastic exhibits and stuff that you all do. So it's an amazing school. Rivers Edge, you have a brand new principal. This is her second year, and she's really good too. What is it about Rivers Edge that makes you feel good about going to Rivers Edge?
My homeroom teacher.
Another homeroom teacher. They're pretty popular.
She teaches us a lot of life lessons, responsibility, and accountability.
Those are big words. Responsibility and accountability. Adults say them all the time, but they are really, really big words. And I think it's fascinating that you said that, and I think you know what they mean.
Yeah, my school has like a saying. It's called the 3 B's. They say, be responsible, be respectful, and be safe.
Hey, you all have something y'all say in the morning, too, every morning, right? The Bobcat Creed or
Pledge
something
of
like that?
Allegiance.
Well, it's after that. It's something, I mean, y'all got it together over there. That's one of my spots to go to. I'll be over there this week, next week.
We say the
Friday.
Pledge of Allegiance.
At Valerie? I missed that. And that means I need to get by there.
To the Pledge of Allegiance
Yeah.
of the flag to the United States of America.
Okay. Well, to the 5th graders, I'm going to pledge to you to get to each one of your schools in the next 2 weeks so I can get there and hang out and see what you do at school. I really appreciate you coming. You see how easy this was? Just an easy conversation. Can't wait till your parents see you on our podcast. I really appreciate you, and have a good weekend doing what fifth graders do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're out.